Spend most of our lives with our eyes open, but our minds distracted. What if looking isn't same as seeing? This video is an invitation, not just to open your eyes, but to open your awareness, to rediscover a forgotten skill behind your routine gaze, the art of truly seeing. This is not an explanation, it's a quiet journey. It won't give you answers, but it might whisper a few new questions. And those questions might take you somewhere you've never been, within. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? For most, it's a blurry look around. Maybe a few thoughts drift by. How's the weather? What's on my schedule? Time flies. But this is just the act of opening your eyelids, not the act of seeing. The mind is often veiled behind a curtain, made of emotions, thoughts, noise, and endless to-do lists, until something shifts. And when that curtain parts, everything quiets. Suddenly, you notice colors deepen, light carries meaning. The world becomes a story, a feeling, a reflection. Looking is mechanical. It's the retina capturing shapes and light. A yellow leaf, a red flower, a stretch of blue sky. Your mind labels them, leaf, flower, sky, but seeing goes beyond labels. It's when the silent eye within starts to listen. You feel the delicate veins in the leaf, the tremble of texture in the flower, the gentle breeze behind the sky. Looking is repetition. You do it every day. You sip coffee, glance out the window, brush past strangers on the street. But seeing is rare. To truly see, you must quiet the mind, listen with the heart, and be entirely present. Even an ordinary street becomes a revelation, the echo of your steps, the story in each sidewalk crack, the life behind the foggy window. We try to read truth through someone's words, but the real story is in their gaze. Joy, fear, hope, sorrow, none can be masked by lies. Someone says I'm fine, but you feel a tremble behind their eyes, and just like that, words lose meaning, because the eyes don't lie. Thoughts can wear a mask, but the gaze remains raw. An awakened mind is like a film suddenly brought into focus. Thoughts don't control you, they meet you in stillness. Your inner voice isn't drowned, it becomes clear. And in that clarity, you don't just look outward, you begin to look inward. Looking is seeing your reflection in the mirror, but seeing is looking beyond it. You notice the fears, the anger, the longing, the love. Nothing hides when your awareness is awake. Just like the eyes, your inner world begins to speak. The lines on a tree's bark, they're not random. They're a quiet script of time, seasons, and whispered winds. The flower on the roadside, it's not just a flower, it's a soft poem written in soil, light shadowed leaves, roots stretching with will to live. You need more than eyes to read this, you need presence. Even in the city crowd, faces you pass by daily. Each one is a universe. The weight on their shoulder, the soft tiredness in their gaze, the quiet smile hiding on their lips. You don't just see it with your eyes, you feel it with an open mind and quiet empathy. Words become noise, and silence begins to speak. In that silence, a look can say everything. Eyes that hold tremors, waves, stories. You look into a friend's eyes and don't need to say a word. That gaze connects your hearts, and that's when you know the eyes never lie. To truly see means to discover others, but also yourself. Look into your own eyes. What do they hold? What feelings move you? What thoughts stop you? Each one reflected quietly in your gaze, and you begin to map your own soul. Looking is a journey without a compass, but seeing is reading the stars. An open mind is the map. Every symbol brings you closer to yourself. Once you learn to see, life changes its colors. The same street becomes new. A child's laughter smells like hope. An old man's gaze carries the weight of life. A bird's wings echo with freedom, and you stop wanting to just look. You want to see, feel, discover, connect. Life becomes a place you walk again for the first time. When your mind is open, your eyes don't lie. It's not just a phrase, it's a way of living. To be present in every moment, to go beyond what's visible, to hear what's never said, to see what others miss. So now a quiet invitation. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and when you open them again, don't just look, see. See with your heart, feel with your presence, notice with your truth, because your eyes, they can't hide what you truly feel. When your mind is clear, your eyes don't hide the truth, neither someone else's nor your own feelings. You're not just looking anymore, you see, and to see is to hear life again. Remember, the most meaningful words are sometimes the ones that are never said. The most powerful communication is hidden in the silence of the gaze. To listen to this silence in Sophialysis, and we're going to keep going one step deeper with each video. This video may be coming to an end, but your journey is just beginning. Into yourself, your eyes and your awareness. See you in the next video.